Hello, hello, and welcome to another Midday Message. My name is Pamela Howard. I am your luxury event specialist, and I am here always asking you to take an intentional break with me so that I can share tips on how you can prepare for your events and for your events to be amazing. On last Monday, we talked about knowing what to do when you're getting ready to plan or prepare for an event. If you already have seen this on the replay, or you saw it, if you haven't seen it on the replay, you can definitely go and look at that stream. It's on my YouTube page. It's also on a group called Midday Message. And I am now streaming live on Twitter as well. So you can definitely go and take a look at that. But last Monday, we talked about what to do first when you're getting ready for an event. And one of the key steps is understanding who you're marketing to. That's where you begin. You have to be able to understand who your target market is. And so there was someone that was actually that requested some information. So I actually put a worksheet on the Midday Message group, so you can actually go and download that PDF. And it was 10 simple questions that you should ask yourself. And I'm just going to say, um, if you if you answer no to any of those questions at all, then I would say that you should be definitely taking a break with me every Monday from 12 to 12:15. And we should actually talk about some of the workshops that we have so that you can know what to do, know how to budget, know how to pay for it, know how to get people to attend, how to have a team to help, and of course, having a contingency plan when something goes wrong. But today, I want to talk about in conjunction of knowing your target market, I want to talk a little bit about 5 common target market mistakes that people will make. And one of the most common target marketing mistakes is that targeting customers that can't pay for your services or your product or contribute to your cause. Customers who are unwilling, if they're unwilling or unable to buy from you, then you're definitely a rookie at marketing for your brand. So, you know, if someone doesn't have the money to buy from you, then you can't really market to them. They're never going to make the purchase. No matter how great they say your service and product sound, or they take up a bunch of your time. Time is money. And so understand, do not market to people that you know not going to buy your services. I'll use this as a quick example. I don't really market to my family members. I have very supportive family members and friends that support me in my business and what I do. They may refer me to someone that's going to buy my services, but they would probably never buy my services. And that's okay. It's good to be able to know that so that you don't waste your time, because time you can't take back and time is money. Another tip is targeting customers bases that are too small. Okay. So, say for instance, you're out networking and you meet someone and you want to target to that particular industry that they're in. Well, it's good to have a specific market, it's very important. But if it is too specific, then you might miss out on the right leads to generate and the prospects that you need to be gaining. So, make sure that your bases aren't too small. So you want to have enough to engage, and you want to make sure you're being specific enough. I call it the SMART. Okay. So you want to be specific. Um, excuse me. You want to be specific. You want it to be measurable. You want it to be attainable. You want it to be realistic, and you want it to be timely in what you're doing. A third mistake that most people make is targeting customers base that are too vague or too large. There is a such thing, okay, as a too broad of an audience. You ever met someone that is a jack of all trades? They can just do every single thing. They do so much and they never have anything coming in, or they never can get anything complete, and they're not really getting a good return. Okay, so targeting strategy, targeting strategy that communicates with absolutely everyone, okay, is going to end up communicating with no one, because people are going to get confused. They're not going to really know what you're an expert in, because everything you're saying you're expert in, and you can't be an expert in everything. Okay, so don't make that mistake. And number 4, this may be something that's new to some of you, but neglecting your psychographic profiles in favor of your demographic profiles, okay? So demographic profiles, the information can help you visualize, which you need to know what your customer looks like. That's very important. Are they female? What age group they're in? Do they have children? Do they not have children? Do they own a house? Do they rent a house? Those are all demographic profiles. But psychologically, like, okay, she's a woman, but is she concerned about her health? For someone that may be in the fitness industry or the wellness industry, you maybe have a target for women, but can you get more specific than that? Does this woman, does she have health issues, or does she give to certain charities? That's getting very specific and focusing on the psychographic things of a person's profile when you're trying to get to your target market. So that is very, very important. And then last but not least, relying on customer segmentation instead of personalization. Personalization involves optimizing experiences and messages to individuals rather than the group they belong to, and is increasingly important. However, psychologic segmentation offers incredible insight onto your market. So psychographic is important, but personalization is even more. That's where you're going to get your dollars, because you're creating an experience with that person. You're going to be able to sell and market to the person based on the experience, not because of a group that they are part of or because they are female, but because of the experience that you're going to give them, or the relationship that you're building with them as an individual, person to person, business to business. Okay. So these were 5 common target mistakes that people make. I hope that they was a help. Again, my name is Pamela Howard. I'm your luxury event planning specialist, and I invite you to join Midday Message. You can find me on social media at P Howard Plans, and I ask you to click like, click share, and tell me your thoughts on this segment. Have a great day.